by the fireplace at the Bridge and Biscotti Club, where cinnamon lattes steam and bidding boxes click like metronomes. 2 rooms hummed with identical cards, but wildly different destinies. In room B, Timmy, fingers trembling slightly as he surveyed his 3 hearts contract. Across the table, Bartek, the self-proclaimed Biltcliff coup expert, smirked into his espresso. Marjorie, ever the crossword queen, scribbled something on her score pad that looked suspiciously like 7 down. Declarer's folly 8 letters. The bidding had been aggressive. Marjorie's 1 spade opener was textbook. Timmy's 2 hearts overcall. Andrew's 3 hearts raise? Risky. Very risky. But Timmy trusted his partner. They'd danced this dance before. Bartek led the spade 10, high-low, signaling strength. Marjorie cashed spade A and spade K like a librarian returning overdue books, then fed spade 2 to Bartek for a rough. Smooth. Efficient. Then Bartek, ever the saboteur, led heart 4, stripping declarers trumps early. Timmy won, cleared the rest of their trumps, and tried to establish his side suits. He led a low diamond from dummy. Marjorie, holding diamond A, snapped it up. She paused, then led the club J. Brilliant. She knew no one held spades anymore. If Timmy ruffed, he'd slough a diamond loser, exactly what she wanted to prevent. Timmy won with club A, then led 2 club losers from dummy, roughing them with his last trumps. Crucial note, by leading clubs from dummy, Timmy forced defenders to follow suit. They had to play club cards if they held them. This is fundamentally different from playing trumps from hand, which allows defenders to discard freely. George, in room A, would later exploit this distinction masterfully. He never led clubs from dummy, preserving ambiguity and forcing discards instead. Dummy now sat with diamond JX and club 9 thin hope. Timmy played his squeeze card, heart A, hoping to force a discard. Bartek guarded club with club 10. Marjorie guarded diamond with diamond Q and diamond 10. Under pressure, Marjorie, cool as a cucumber, discarded her spade 6. Harmless. Safe. Timmy's pseudo-squeeze fizzled. No one panicked. No one misread. The contract went down 1. Minus 100 points. Andrew groaned. You set up the motions, but there was no there. Timmy sighed. I thought the illusion would work. Bartek chuckled. Illusions need believers. And Marjorie only believes in 15 down. Unshakable defender.
Subscribe our channel for more videos.
Meanwhile, in room A, Uncle George, sleeves rolled, tie askew, leaned back with the grin of a man who'd just solved a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Same cards. Same contract. 3 hearts. Robert opened 1 spade. George overcalled 2 hearts. Mildred's, bless her patient soul, raised to 3 hearts, same risky bid as Andrew. Tom, bless his perpetually confused heart, clutched his cards like they contain the secret to cold fusion. Tom led spade 10, high-low, he'd memorized that much. Robert cashed spade AK, fed spade 2 to Tom for a rough. Tom, eager to help, led heart 4 to burn trumps. George won, led club Q to dummies club A, then cleared trumps. George then led a low diamond from dummy. Robert, holding diamond A, took it, and here's where the paths diverged. Instead of leading a club like Marjorie, Robert, ever the experienced player, led a spade. Only he held spades now. George was forced to rough, and then led another trump. Robert, now squeezed by circumstance, discarded a spot spade. The stage was set. Dummy, diamond JX club 9. Declarer, Heart K, last trump. Entries to dummy. Defenders. Tom held club 10, but Robert didn't know that. Robert held diamond QX and club J, guarding both threat suits. George played heart K, the squeeze card. Tom, seeing dummies club 9 and holding club 10, thought, mine's higher, safe to pitch a small club. He discarded club 6. George discarded club 9 from dummy. Now it was Robert's turn. He stared. Dummy had no clubs left. But club 10 hadn't appeared. Who held it? George? Tom? He calculated. If George held both club 10 and club 9, he'd have discarded the club 9. So George must hold club 10 and therefore must also hold the diamond K to make this squeeze work. Ah, Robert thought. He's squeezing me in diamonds. I must protect clubs. He discarded the diamond 3. George's eyes twinkled. He didn't hold club 10. He didn't need to. He cashed diamond K. Then diamond J. 2 tricks. Contract made. Plus 140 points. Tom blinked. Wait, did we just win? Robert buried his face in his hands. I fell for a pseudo squeeze. There was no squeeze. George patted his shoulder. In bridge, sometimes the threat of genius is better than genius itself. Back in the lounge, teams gathered around twin score pads. The same cards, 2 different results. A swing of 240 points, all from one deceptive play. Room B, Timmy's mistake. He executed the form of a trump pseudo squeeze, but failed to create uncertainty. Marjorie, calm and methodical, never felt pressured. She knew her diamond Q and diamond 10 were safe. She discarded a useless spade. Timmy didn't force Marjorie into a meaningful discard dilemma. Key error. He didn't manipulate defender knowledge. After he played club from dummy, Marjorie held no more club. No mystery. No trap. Room A, George's key takeaways. He rectified the count by forcing Robert to ruff and discard early. He created ambiguity. Robert didn't know who held club 10. He used timing. Discarding club 9 from dummy made Robert assume George held club 10, a brilliant misdirection. He exploited Robert's experience. Robert overthought. He assumed declarer had perfect control. He invented a threat that didn't exist. Tom's role, his cluelessness, was an asset. By discarding club 6, thinking his club 10 was safe, he deepened Robert's confusion. Sometimes, innocence is the perfect accomplice. Marjorie versus Robert. Marjorie played like a solver, logical, unflappable. Robert played like a theorist. He constructed narratives that weren't there. The pseudo-squeeze preys on the latter. How to play the trump pseudo-squeeze. A cheat sheet for mortals. 1. Set the stage. You need 2 threat suits, for example, diamond and club, guarded by 1 defender. That defender must hold high cards in both, for example, diamond Q and club J. You must have roughing potential and dummy entries. 2. Rectify the count. Lose all but 1 safe trick early. Force defenders to follow suit. Make them feel the walls closing in. 3. Create ambiguity. Hide who holds what. Let defenders guess. The more they calculate, the more they'll misfire. Discard from dummy in a way that implies you hold the other guard. 4. Play the squeeze card with conviction. Lead your last trump or a high card with drama. Pause. Sigh. Look worried. Your demeanor sells the lie. 5. Let them hang themselves. Don't force the error. Invite it. The defender will often discard the wrong card trying to solve your imaginary squeeze. 6. Remember, it's theater. You're not squeezing. You're suggesting a squeeze. The best magicians don't move the card. They move the mind. As the club lights dimmed, Timmy sat beside George, notebook open. I thought I did everything right, Timmy said. George stirred his biscotti into his coffee. You did the moves. But bridge isn't chess. It's poker with 52 cards and 4 psyches. You have to play the player. Andrew nodded. Next time, we'll make Marjorie wonder who holds the club 10. Bartek, eavesdropping, raise his cup. And I'll be ready. I've already coined a name for my counter. the Biltcliff anti-pseudo. Mildred smiled. As long as you don't disrupt my crossword time. And somewhere, Robert was still muttering. But the club tenet had to be the Trump pseudo squeeze, where math meets mind games and the greatest trick isn't on the table, it's in the head of the defender who thinks they've figured it out. Play it wisely. Play it ruthlessly. And always, always serve it with a side of biscotti.